Netflix stands out amongst its competitors for programming that centers LGBT characters and offers LGBT storylines. I wanted to make your life easier and highlight new gay programming that you should watch. The shows are from around the world, therefore, all of them have English dubbing and dubbing in other languages, as well as subtitles in English. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. I honestly cannot imagine life without international cinema, which is why I use Surfshark. Surfshark VPN is a tool to hide your IP address for a private internet connection. I love traveling to film festivals, but I love even more when festivals offer virtual programming like the Mardi Gras Film Festival. However, you can only watch the films within Australia. Almost all festivals have the same geographical stipulations. With Surfshark, I can change my IP address from the States to Australia to watch the films from the comfort of my home. Another cool option, if I decide to fly to Australia, Surfshark hides the data that airlines use to customize prices, so websites won't be able to see where I'm browsing from. Then I can change my location by selecting a server in Australia, and I can buy a ticket from LAX to Australia for a deeper discount. Surfshark VPN makes life easier. Get an exclusive Surfshark Black Friday deal. Enter promo code Victor Yates to get up to 6 additional months for free at surfshark.deals/Victor Yates. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. While you're on the website, check out their other products like Surfshark Alert, where you can check for data breaches involving your private information in real time, and you can secure your credit cards. In the comment section, let me know which projects you learned about for the first time, and which projects you plan to watch. And if you have watched one, let me know your thoughts about it. Now, stay tuned. Sagrada Familia, or Holy Family, is a thriller crime drama that is a Netflix original. The series is about different types of motherhood and what mothers are capable of to protect their families and keep them together. The series centers around Gloria, a stained glass artist relocating from an autonomous city of Spain located in North Africa to an affluent neighborhood in Madrid. The gay storyline centers around Abel and Herman and is complicated. Abel only leaves his house at nighttime, and because of this, he runs into Herman. During their first meeting, neither of them are honest with each other. Their storyline is the super glue that holds the loosely constructed series together. Without them, the story would collapse on itself. The first episode feels like 8 episodes, too many details to provide in a short amount of time. I have several issues with the story in terms of realistic outcomes. I can suspend belief, but some of the choices feel clumsy. Some of them are forgivable with the gay storyline. Ivan Pellicer stars as Abel, and Alex Garcia stars as Herman. Also, Alvaro Rico from Elite plays in the series. Manolo Caro, who is gay in real life and created The House of Flowers and Someone Must Die, also created this series. The 8-episode series was released in October of 2022. It was renewed for a second season a month later, and season 2 premieres on November 17th. Nuovo Olimpo is a romantic drama set in the late 1970s in Italy, following Pietro and Inea, who meet at the theater Nuovo Olimpo, which is a cruising spot. The two fall in love, and their love affair, like all love affairs, was brief but spectacular. Over 3 decades, we follow them as they search for each other. The memory of a lover's touch and the power of the unknown, coupled with gorgeous cinematography and incredible storytelling, creates a sinuous film that is an emotional tribute to the loss of love, yearning for it in secret, and how a decision can alter a life. Or what could have been if a different decision was made. Andrea De Luigi plays Pietro, and Damiano Gavino plays Inea. He's most known for starring in Un Professor. I butcher that all the time, and he plays Manuel. Mariano Gallo, aka Priscilla, the judge of Drag Race Italia, appears in the film as well. The film was shot entirely in Rome and premiered at the Rome Film Festival in October. It was developed for Netflix. Nuovo Olimpo is available globally on Netflix right now. Tor is a comedic drama out of Sweden centering the titular character who is 27 but lives like an 80-year-old in a retirement community. His life consists of work, his dog, and hanging out with his best friend. Tor is a Scandinavian masculine name and means thunder. After Tor experiences an unexpected death, he buries his grief by continuing to work and exploring nightlife culture. Everyone in his life thinks he will lose himself. Tor shines in its depiction of showing grief in a way that is universal in what it means to mourn. Overall, it is a celebration of life and the complexity of grief. The acting, script, and cinematography are superb. Tor was created by William Spets, who also stars as Tor. The series contains 6 episodes, and each episode is about 30 minutes. Production took place entirely in Stockholm, Sweden. Tor is available globally on Netflix right now. One of my all-time favorite series from Netflix is Dark. If you were a fan of Dark, then you might enjoy Bodies. Bodies is a historical crime drama based on the 2015 graphic novels from DC Comics. In the TV series, 4 detectives in 4 different periods, 1890, 1941, 2023, and 2050, investigate a murder in London. In 1890, we follow Detective Inspector Edmund Hillinghead. In 1941, we follow Detective Sergeant Carl Whiteman. In 2023, we follow Detective Sergeant Shahara Hassan. In 2050, we follow Detective Maplewood. Each character is compelling. The gay storyline centers around Edmund Hillinghead. He is a forward-thinking detective living in Victorian London. During the time of superstition and spiritualism, he applies logic to try to solve the mysterious murder. Due to the time, the love that dares to speak its name has to remain hidden, but it is wonderful to see a romance portrayed on screen during this era. The plot is unified, containing a beginning, middle, and end. The ending is realistic for a time travel piece. From the first episode to the 8th episode, it is brilliant. Overall, Bodies contains quality acting, writing, costumes, set design, and cinematography. It's original and unpredictable. In the end, there are no hanging threads or unresolved plot lines. The conclusion will leave you breathless. Bodies is available globally on Netflix right now. Absolutnie Debiutanci, or Absolute Beginnings, is a drama out of Poland following 2 childhood best friends, Lena and Nico, who are aspiring filmmakers that meet an aspiring athlete, Igor. Igor's presence threatens their friendship. I know some people are going to say, another coming-of-age drama. I think coming-of-age dramas allow older LGBT individuals who were not able to experience romantic relationships in the way their heterosexual peers were able to reimagine their young adulthood. Coming-of-age stories are also about finding authenticity. Throughout the stories, characters struggle with perceived authenticity of their identity. We can see these struggles presented more clearly because it is familiar. All of us were young or beginners. Absolute Beginnings shines in its reflection on Nico and Igor's relationship, which has a slow build-up. Absolute Beginners is grounded in the exploration of human emotion in a way that is genuine, and it remains in reality throughout the reactions of the characters. Lena is neurodivergent, and Igor is burdened by anxiety. Nico's insecurities and reluctance to label himself amongst his peer group are universal and relatable. Also, Nico has a standout performance, which is at first restrained and then multifaceted. Absolute Beginnings is available globally on Netflix right now. Nyad is a biographical sports drama following Diana Nyad, a marathon swimmer who 30 years ago embarked on an impossible mission to swim 100 miles from Cuba to Florida. She decides to revisit her mission in her 60s and become the first person to complete the mission without a shark cage. This is fascinating because in her 20s, she wanted to swim in a shark cage. As a Floridian, that aspect of the story was intriguing. Annette Bening stars as Nyad and Jodie Foster plays her partner. I've always admired Annette Bening's physicality as an actor. She pulls out nuances that other actors would not think of. Because of this, she is convincing and delivers a likable performance with this egocentric character. However, Jodie Foster delivers a masterclass in losing yourself fully in character. We lose Jodie and have Bonnie with a beating heart and personality. She shines in this film. Diana Nyad wrote the script along with Julia Cox. Nyad is available globally on Netflix right now. For those of you who hope to watch Mutt but didn't catch it at the theater, now is your chance. It is coming to Netflix. I won't provide a full review because I recently highlighted the film back in August. Mutt follows a trans man for 24 hours in New York City. He runs into his straight ex-boyfriend, his 13-year-old sister, and his father. The distance between them was created due to his transition. He started using testosterone and had top surgery. The subplot that I love the most is the unfolding of the relationship with the straight ex-boyfriend. The chemistry between them is palpable and ravenous. It has the most meat for me. The most important reason to support this film is for the trans mask representation. We need more trans men in LGBT cinema. Mutt will be released on November 16th. It will only be available in the US, but most likely it would be available in either December or January in other countries. Fans of Young Royals, rejoice! A first look for the upcoming season was released on Netflix's YouTube channel. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Young Royals is a coming-of-age drama, I know, another one, out of Sweden and a Netflix original. The show revolves around Prince Wilhelm, the youngest son of the Swedish royal family. The prince's parents send him to a boarding school where he develops a romantic relationship with another male student. Young Royals addresses the intersections of race, privilege, and class in a beautifully written story. Season 1 premiered in July 2021. Season 2 premiered in November of 2022. Season 3 is the final season. Season 2 ended with a public declaration of love, and Season 3 will pick up there. Filming on the season wrapped in June of this year. One of the cast members revealed in a video shared by Netflix that his favorite scene to film was the finale. Unfortunately, Season 3 is scheduled to be released between January and June of next year. Of course, I will keep you posted. The Dads is a short documentary written and directed by Lucina Fisher following Dennis Shepard, Matthew Shepard's father, and 5 men who have trans children. The camera follows them for a weekend fishing trip where they find common ground across racial, geographical, and generational lines, and their unconditional love for their children. The documentary is 10 minutes long and will be released in the US, Norway, and Singapore on November 17th. This is a reminder that Rustin will drop on November 17th as well. Check out my previous reviews of this powerful biographical film if you are unfamiliar. I have discussed Rustin at least 10 times. Please watch it, you'll love it. If you're a fan of Elite, I know you have already binge watched it. And fans of my channel know how I'm obsessed with this show. Elite is a teen murder thriller out of Spain. Every season we follow a murder investigation to figure out who killed a particular character. In season 7, Omar has returned. Omar was part of my favorite storyline with his boyfriend, Ander, and Brazilian singer Anitta joins the cast as well. There's a new gay storyline and it will not disappoint you, I promise. Season 8, unfortunately, will be the last. If Netflix decided to extend Elite for 10 seasons, I would not be surprised. It was supposed to end after Season 5, but due to its popularity, it was renewed 3 more times. Of course, Elite is available to stream right now, globally, on Netflix. Sadly, we've come to the end of this video. In the comment section, let me know which projects you learned about for the first time and which projects you plan to watch. If you have watched one, let me know your thoughts about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please follow me on Instagram at WriterVicYates for more about my art and literary projects. And I also started a TikTok account. Follow me there also at WriterVicYates. I appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and become a member if you can. And like and share this video. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, have a lovely day. Besos.